Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick video because I can't bother typing it out about a bit of machine advice. Uh, Comes up fairly often, the whole, you know, tool shop versus proper machine, versus Bunnings or whatever debate. And it shouldn't really be a debate because it is true you can make money with anything. Whatever machine you buy, as long as you're out there working, you're making money. So go do that if it's a case of either getting a cheap machine or not working, then simple as. But I think you can get stuck in a bit of a rut and struggle through with a machine that you should treat as disposable and dispose of as quick as you can replace it. So I'll go through my experience. First machine I bought, going back, got to be at least 18 years, might even be a bit more. Yeah, I am that old. 9.5 litre a minute, 2,500 psi Honda. Was advertised as a commercial machine, and semi-commercial, I suppose, is the correct term. But you got to remember, this is back before Bunnings and every man and his dog was doing the cheap, mum and dad cartridges and things like that. Maybe I'm misremembering a bit, and they were around, but I know definitely not to the degree that we see today, where they're at every tool shop, they're on eBay, they're everywhere. And I got probably 2 or 3 years out of that machine, but I wasn't using it too often. And to be fair, it never broke down, and it didn't actually break for years later. I had it around the house and barely touched it, and I ended up giving it away. But anyway, I sort of nearly don't count that machine because it really, 9.5 litres a minute is not. If anyone asks me today, I'm going to go buy that machine, I say, no, you're an idiot, don't do it. And I wish someone went back in time to when I was younger and told me the same, because it's just not something you can use professionally. But anyway, flash forward the 2 or 3 years into my business, and maybe it was even 3 or 4, I don't know, long time, I should have kept a diary. I bought my first proper machine. That was a 21 litre a minute, 3,000 psi, Kohler powered, belt driven proper machine, and to say that was a game changer is an understatement. Like, that made me go, oh wow, pressure cleaning can actually be profitable and it can actually be enjoyable. And so that was the start of things sort of blowing up for us. And here's the point I want to make. I've still got that machine. That machine is right here. That's this one here. But basically, apart from the frame it's sitting on, there's not much of it original. So in that 8 years, I can't remember how many hours on it. I've no idea how many hours on it. I barely serviced it. I was pretty slack in my younger days as far as servicing goes. I remember doing a couple of belts, a couple of unloaders, and after 8 years, the engine finally started mucking up. So in that 8-year period, on the original engine and original pump, I would have had, I reckon at best, three days of downtime, or where I couldn't finish a job and I had to go and get repairs done. I learnt pretty early on to keep spare unloader valves and spare belts, which it's a consumable. You're going to go through them. If you have one in your car, guess what? Your day's not over. It's a half-hour inconvenience. You go, oh no, I've blown a belt, change it. Oh no, unloader's worn out, change it. Big deal. So get in the habit of doing that no matter what machine you got, because if you're using them every day or even fairly frequently, they're things that are going to go and wear out. But my point is, having that quality machine in that 8 years, time is money, and that's it. Only 3 days that I can think of, and I've really thought of it, where because of a breakdown or anything related to a breakdown, I haven't been able to do the job. Only 3 days. That's pretty good in 8 years. So we replaced the pump on that, replaced the motor, and now that's my backup machine. We'd actually sort of replaced the pump as it just felt like it wasn't performing properly. I think it was about 10 years old by the time we got to replacing the pump. And here we are. And now, of course, we've got the bigger machine next to it, the 27 4000, and same thing, Kohler powered, belt drive. And 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't know, into that one. And 0 breakdowns, no downtime with that at all except for servicing. Haven't even done an unloader, haven't done a belt. So just something to consider. Yes, you can use whatever to pressure clean. You can use Total Tools, Bunnings, whatever. But think about it. Once they start giving you trouble, if they're hard to start. They're not finishing the job because you've got to do warranty claims, or hoses are blowing, or fittings are blowing. Like, yeah, I'll still blow a hose occasionally, but I think it's probably once a year we'll have a hose issue and I'll carry field repairs. And yeah, there's a lot I could go into, but I'll probably have to think about it better and not do an impromptu video about it. But if you're getting busy, if you're getting the work, or even if you know the work is there, really think about investing in quality. It doesn't have to be massive, but the key is the quality, so that you're not having stressful jobs thinking, oh, is today the day it's going to break down? Is today the day whatever's going to fail me or give me issues, and I'm not going to be able to do the work that I've booked in, and then reschedule, and all the hassle that comes with that. So yeah, there's my 2 cents. As always, do what you want though.